Hey everyone, this is Baseless. This was a game that was going to be coming out, and I was actually going to have a review. In place of this video, there was going to be a text review that I was going to write, but the developer decided to delay the game by a few months, but I still wanted to be able to show off the game, so I was able to do a preview instead of a review. And despite the game's name, this is very much a base, a kind of hub for everything that I kind of will be doing in this game. So you have your scarf, which can be augmented by increasing maximum health, making your bubble stronger, blocking damage, healing when opening chests, and that stuff will kind of come to make sense later. For now, I'm going to equip this horn. There are game-changing horns that you can equip. The base one has no downsides, but anything else that might do more damage or give you some sort of buff has downsides to it. So we're just going to go with kind of the default experience, and we're going to check out the first set of levels. And for kind of spoilers or anything like that that people might be concerned about, we're going to be skipping all of the story elements. And so there are 4 levels and a boss fight to everything. And with every given stage, you have an objective. Here, it's simply clearing out all the enemies. I don't have a secondary weapon, so we're going to go over here. We got the triple rifle. And that's that on them. And so you kind of get this cone where it shows you where things are. And I do have like health. If I don't get close to a planetary body, I will suffocate and I will lose health, which you saw me do. So we are replenishing ammo and things. And as you can see, my mode of transportation, traversal, is through shooting. And now that I've completed the objectives, I can try to collect, different things that I might have missed. But in time, there will be a black hole that swallows me and everything else in it. So you kind of have a limited amount of time once you've completed your objectives. But as I was saying, in order to propel myself around, I have to shoot in the opposite direction that I want to go. Now, I can choose to stand and fight, or I can kind of go for a time bonus. And just kind of work my way into collecting all the objectives. Now things are finished. I could stand and fight. I could just hang out on a planet, or I can just send myself in. So now I need to free my caged buddies. And once we initiate the encounter, kind of a field comes up. And so here's where we get to show the combat. I have stunned an enemy, and I'm just going to shoot him until he dies. That hurt. And I can shoot my rifle, and now I've cleared the first wave, and now a second wave comes in. Now, I can hold the bubble, which can allow me to stay stationary. And be really focused on my shots. Their health bars are really easy to see, so you kind of know what you're doing. And that's clear. Freed my buddy. And away we go. So this is another collect the gears. Now I'm again going to choose not to fight if I can help it. I really like this game. Oops, didn't mean to do that. I can use the shield to kind of boost myself around. And that's all of the gears. Wormhole opens. And we go in. And it's boss time. We don't have a secondary. So let's go ahead and collect it. I guess in a spoilery kind of way, I'm going to show you how to beat this boss. First wave done. Well, I didn't say it was going to be flawless. Second wave done. Alright, we're not getting anywhere with this. Third wave done. Ooh, didn't protect myself on that. Oh, come on. Oh. Triple rifle reacquired. And boss beaten. Did not die. Took some hits, but I didn't die. And we're out of here. And that's it. My first time through, this was definitely a whole lot harder. Wow, I was 14 away from getting kind of like this next ranking here. Really, really close. This was a game that I kind of didn't... It's not that I didn't like it, but I wasn't getting it. Like, it just didn't click with me. And I kind of persisted, and the more time I spent with it, the more I fell in love with it. So it's kind of hard to be here and not have a review, but that will come. So the only thing that I've unlocked, and I don't have enough of anything else to try, but we've got the stunner here, and so there are so many positives, there's so many buffs here, but the penalty is that I take 1.5 damage instead of, the normal one-time damage. So there is a whole glass cannon unlock. I don't know if you read that part, but there is like one of those horns that I can unlock that's actually a glass cannon. But here we just have to be a little more careful. Now, when I first played this level, and this was kind of in the early parts where I was just really having a hard time with the game, I was like, why would they design a level like this? I'm hitting myself on these spikes. I just don't... Why would they do that? Like, all of your movement is so just imprecise and, you know, kind of by design. Then I remembered you have a bubble. I was like, right, the bubble. They probably want you to use the bubble. And you kind of can finesse your way through, like, this stuff. But, like, if you over-propel, well, you just want to stop. You just want to stop in the tracks. It's just helpful. And so you kind of just get to this point where you're not even bothered. So we come in here, we grab our secondary, and we begin this encounter. And so if you see stun kill, that is reflective of the powers that I'm using, the horns that I had acquired. They do stun effects all the time. And we're free. And so we get these turrets, and you got these areas here to work towards. And then so this primary weapon does not do a good job at taking these apart to collect the gems from. That seems to be doing well. But my melee strike definitely seems to be. And now I've collected enough here. Start another encounter. Whoops. Did not mean to get barrage, but... Whoa. Yes. All right. So instead of proceeding onto this one, we are going to pull ourselves out. You can restart a whole zone on demand, but in this case, I'm going to leave it. And it says abandon run, but like, I don't want it to be misconstrued that this is a roguelike, because it's really not. There is very much linear progression, but you are able to exit and, you know, upgrade pieces as you collect them. So like, I can do that now. I can do that now. Do this, do that. And we're in a pretty good spot. These horns are going to take some practice. I would definitely say do not do anything with the horns prior to kind of completing the game for the first time. But this is Baseless, a game that's going to be coming out in the next few months. I will put a link to the Steam page in the description below. This has really won me over. I am super excited about its eventual release. I'm really kind of honing in on just all of the finesse and nuance of playing this. And it's definitely something you should look forward to and play for yourself. Thank you so much for watching this. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you like what we're doing here, please consider subscribing. And be good people. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.